my champagne's coming back to haunt me. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Champagne from your memory.
That was, I know. I'm gonna be so gassy later. Champagne from my memory. Champagne from my mems. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I am here, as promised, with the fabulous, fantastic, world famous, okay, maybe locally famous, Lena Towers. Lena, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Happy brunch day. We are having mimosas this morning, and the trick to mimosas is make your mimosa with 80% cheap champagne. Don't buy expensive champagne for mimosas. It's a waste of expensive champagne, and you can use that for champagne purposes instead. So we buy some cheap champagne, but it's got to have the cute bottle. Notice my cute bottle. It's so Chanel, isn't it? It's a little Chanel. And we love her. And then we just pop just a tiny little bit of OJ on top just to mask the fact that we're drinking cheap champagne. We have our pastries going and our antique vintage little pie tray.
Lovely.
Lovely.
I can't wait to dive in.
We have got to eat that. We actually have to eat something. We're starving, and we've been prepping for brunch all day. So here's to you, here's to me. No, just here's to me.
Yeah, here's to you.
Okay, so for the first thing that we did this week, I went to the bins for the first time, which is very, very strange because I really have been thrifting and yard selling since I was like 3 or 4. My mother's been taking me everywhere, and then as a young bride, we couldn't afford too much. So, you know, the
Girl,
way to get your everything, everything. Mr. London fog coat. Do you remember that in high school?
Yes.
Yes, honey. That was a lot of fun. So we're going to dig right into the thrifting haul that I had this week. And I'm going to start off with something that's so amazing. It is my favorite.
Ooh.
It's by Sayberry, and it is literally a moo-moo. It's like this huge moo-moo sort of thing, and it just
and comfy.
and it's got a few little rhinestones on top, but mostly it's just kind of a madras sort of tropical sort of print, a little India, if you will, with the turquoise. I am loving it. Let's see how it looks on Yelene. Yeah,
I like it.
I think it's very Bollywood, and yeah, we absolutely love this one. So this was one of my greatest finds of the week. That I found at actually a regular thrift store. Next up, we have J. Crew white linen pants. And these are not only stretchy in the waist, but they're stretchy at the cuff. Yeah, I looked at the comps on this. We're looking at like $40 to $60 for resale. And these are a size small. What I love, 100% linen. What I love about linen is that it really, if you take good care of it, it lasts forever. So with linen, the trick is to always iron it while it's wet. I worked at a dry cleaner when I was younger, and that is the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so you launder it and it comes out wet. I have some, I gotta tell you. And it comes out wet, and like all good things, it comes out wet. And then you iron that, and it turns out perfectly. Now, the trick is, please don't do that with lined linen. If your linen has a liner, Lena says let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, because we have to be
Take that thing to the cleaners.
Right. Please take it to the cleaners.
Sometimes it's worth it.
It is worth it.
Yeah.
For a good linen, it's really, really worth it. For crap linen, throw it away or use it as a rag or something. Next. We have a special surprise, Allegra K. This dress I love because I call it the scribble dress because it's just got like kind of, it looks like somebody just took a white dress and took a Sharpie to it. But I love a good collared dress. And this one buttons down and it flares out in the bottom. And you can tell a really well-made dress by the fact that it does have darts built in. We love darts. Darts are very vintage, by the way. We absolutely love the darts. So this Allegra K dress, I can show you as much as possible.
I think it's super cute.
Right? Would you wear this to a brunch?
I would.
Then why are you wearing sparkles?
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta shine.
Hey Lena, where'd you get that necklace? That's so awesome.
Oh my god. My friend Glamma gave it to me. She's my sister and my Glamma? What?
We found her. We found her at the Goodwill for a $6 bill, and that is worth every single penny and
Oh, it's
more.
gonna shine on the stage.
Yes, it is. High five. Here's the stages. We can't wait. Oh, we did the worst high five. Here, let's do the turkey. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, so
I don't
you
know
high
what
five.
a turkey is.
It's where somebody high fives and then you do like that. So let's do the turkey.
Okay.
Yay! And then yay!
Oh, yay.
Yay! We made the turkeys.
I learned something new.
Everybody learns something new at Glamma's house. Next up, we have Tyler Jacobs. It does say coffee and cardio.
Oh, girl,
I
skip
am
the cardio. I
so-
want it.
Thank you. I am so just with the coffee. I want to take like a black marker and just like
X.
right through the cardio.
Right.
Take your cardio. Go
You
ahead.
guys go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're going to brunch.
Right.
We'll have pastries and think of you. But it is, the comps on this were really, really great. So I was really happy to find it. I think Tyler Jacobs is a name that I'm going to start looking for because their athleisure wear goes for ridiculous amounts of money. I mean, like, it was $200 for one of these tops. So it was a crazy amount of money.
That is a lot.
Right. I love crazy money though. Yay, crazy money. So we have a Gibson Latimer, new with tags, and it's a faux leather. It feels like kid skin. It's a faux leather and stretch material jacket, perfect for fall. It's got kind of a moto look. It's got a lot of extra zipper action. And Gibson and Latimer. And this was actually new with tags. So
really
this was one of the best bargains, one of my most exciting finds of the week. And I cannot wait. Look at the back of it too. It's got like a little like kick pleaty thing and it kind of brings your waist
Ooh.
in. I cannot
It's very
wait.
slimming.
I've already posted this online and I can't wait for the buyer because I just know that the buyer is going to be like the perfect buyer for this. There is a home for this, honey. And if it's not you, it's me. Okay.
It's on a Harley, oh good.
Let me know when you're ready.
What else you
Okay.
got in your grab bag?
Now this is Super Duper Butch, which we don't do. We're not Butch. But Gander Mountain, I do know who it is because my husband is Super Butch and my kids are Super Butch. I have 3 Super Butch sons. Hi Tony, hi Jordan, hi Alec. Glamma loves you.
Girls.
So remember Aunt Lena? So Gander Mountain is it's one of those sporting good brands. So it's like Bass Pro, something like that. And camo is huge this year. So a lot of people are taking the camo and dressing it up or putting it with like a little tank and then a high-waisted pair of jeans. Okay, our next item is American Eagle. It's called Vintage Fit. It's American Eagle, and it is like, it's almost kind of like a long underwear top.
Yeah,
and
it's
this
almost
has,
thermal, but it feels better.
yeah, it's
feels
got
really
like
nice.
the distressing on it, which apparently is the thing. If your clothes look like they're run over by a car nowadays, that is a huge seller. So ta-da, look at it sell. It is naturally distressed. It does come like this. I've got a really good price on it on Poshmark. So if you haven't visited, I'm at glammashopsalot on Poshmark and Danic _2021, I think, on eBay. Yeah. Now the last piece of clothing that I'm going to show you, and I have so much clothing that I bought downtown and that I've thrifted for this week, but I just kind of wanted to highlight some of my favorites. The last piece of clothing that I'm going to show you, I'm still trying to decide on who the right buyer for this would be, because you have to love Star Trek and you have to love dogs. But who doesn't love dogs? We love dogs. and we would like for you to come to the bark side.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cute? And she kind of looks like my dog Ellie Mae. She looks like my black German Shepherd. She's like a German and Belgian Shepherd mix. So come to the bark side.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, but just imagine if we could.
But you know what? I would wear it if it was like an extra small.
Right? Or
Baby Gap size or something.
we could glitter glue it.
No.
Yeah. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put rhinestones on anything.
Anything, girl.
Make
Anything.
it so much better.
Right? We could bedazzle it.
We could bedazzle the hell out of it. Oh my god. That'd be awesome. Okay, and you'll notice that Lena and I haven't hardly had anything from our bottle. Actually, as it turns out, we just poured new mimosas. So, yay!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
So fetch.
Cheers to things.
It's so fetch.
No. Fetch is never gonna work.
I'm gonna make fetch a thing. Watch. I swear.
Now, what about your weird item here? Didn't you have a weird item?
I do have a weird item. I have several weird items this
Oh, it
week.
looks like I did her makeup.
Right? Honey, she is snatched. Okay, so a friend of mine did this scary head for it, and I absolutely love that. But take a look at this vintage hat. I am so in love with it. It has the netting. It says, "Hello, I dressed well and just went to a funeral."
Right, Audrey Hepburn.
It says I'm a
all
widow
over
now, but I'm okay with that. It's got the old crunchy flowers on it and beautiful little velvet ribbon on the back. It's just, I live for things like this. And this is the second vintage hat that I found at a Goodwill for a really great price. And again, they're hard for me to give up. I will probably end up selling it, but I'm not.
I want to have a wall full of hats.
I know, I probably am going to have a wall full of vintage hats. Is that so bad?
No,
Am I so wrong for that? I mean,
envy.
come on. Come on. Okay. Our weird thing of the week. Besides me, this is the other weird thing of the week. Look at this girl.
Ooh, give me some of that.
You can have as much as you want.
Ooh, this should taste like country grandma.
Air liquor. So I picked this up and I just thought it was kitschy and fun. I honestly thought that this was somebody's art project, because look at the woman on the American Gothic. She looks just like Amy Schumer, does she not? Like a close up on Amy Schumer. So I really thought somebody
should get around.
So I really thought somebody did this as just kind of a home craft project just to be silly. It's got a velvet finish, and then it's got like this paint spatter, gold paint spatter all over the place. So I picked it up because I thought it was fun, and it was just one of those weird things that I just sort of am drawn to sometimes.
I'm gonna buy it.
You gonna buy it?
I'm gonna put some Henny in there.
Yep. It was, turns out, you may want to put Jim Beam in there because that was the original maker of the bottle. As it turns out, in 1968, Jim Beam sent out a collection of velvet bottles that had different classic paintings on the front. And this thing is a real
Gothic.
thing. Yeah, it's the American Gothic version of that bottle from 1968. Jim Beam's special collection still smells like Jim Beam if you open up the cap, which I am totally not doing. But most of the caps are broken. Mine is actually intact, which I'm lucky for. So this thing is actually worth about $30. So eventually she's going to get sold maybe on the interwebs, and again, I would probably put it on eBay. I'd probably put 30 on it, and hope that it goes to a good loving home that knows that this is not an arts and crafts project. Well, the people at Jim Beam, though, it's their art.
Looks like a good purse flask.
It's, you need like a giant Kate Spade party bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder where we could get that.
Somebody Everybody may have one, a party purse in the back of her car. If a wedding gets boring, honey, you never know what kind of bar they're gonna have, so Glamma always likes to pack up a little bit of my own Kool-Aid, which I call Tito's vodka, and put that in my Kate Spade party purse, and that is in the way back of my car, and it's got, like, you know, lime and tonic and a little bag of ice, because that's what we do.
Party bag. I like it.
Right? So Lena, tell us a little bit about what the future holds for Lena Towers.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's see. I'm doing a birthday party show.
Yay!
October 10th. And that'll be really fun. You know, it's in someone's backyard, so I gotta get a chunky heel.
Well, you know, there's a P word going on that we don't talk about on YouTube. They really don't want you to say, like, you know, certain brands of Mexican beer or whatever.
Oh, I don't say anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
We use code.
Dirty.
Ronas.
Code red.
Yeah, code red. That's what we'll call it, code red. So, code red.
Anyway, so we're gonna be raising money for breast cancer research.
Wonderful. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so please, for the love of Christ, check second base.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
feel around, make sure you're okay, get your mammograms. We've actually been affected by that, so
Yes.
we really, really strongly recommend that you do that. It's something that I really, really do believe in.
Me too.
Right? Go get squished.
Girl.
I think if we squish
I think
yours,
if I squish mine, it might explode.
like, Jill would come out and be like,
I know.
Like one of those.
Like silicone wall art.
silicone wall art.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video, but you know, there's a definite attention span with us too. So,
Well, you know, champagne goes right to me.
yes, but Lena, thank you for being my special
Oh,
guest.
my pleasure, my sister.
And I love you forever.
I love you forever.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Bye.